Thanks for tuning in. If you like old trains, please subscribe. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the Voltamp 2100. Voltamp was a small company in Baltimore. They produced batteries and other electric novelties, meters, motors, and they entered into the train world manufacturing their own line in 1908. They sold others, Howard and Knapp, in 1907. But this is one of their first engines from 1908 roughly to about 1910, maybe 11, with their early motor. You're running DC, 2-rail, 2-gauge. And in 1910, they added the 2222, which was their 10-wheeler. Both these were loosely patterned in their own eyes after the Baltimore and Ohio Blue Comet Limited. Anyhow, the design on the 2100 changed 3 times during the life that Voltamp made it. This being the earlier one, they do have a Johnson bar in the cab here. So as we push this forward, she jumps forward. And as we stop it there. Okay, so now we have the first version, which has the high cab here and 2 windows. And then by 1914, they introduced this version here, which has the 3 windows, so the arch, the Norman type window here. They've upgraded the motor at this time. They put a dummy Johnson bar in here and have moved the reverse to the front up here, so your mechanical reverse is there. Though very similar. And then the final rendition of this is the low cab. This is the low cab. This is their new streamline one, which they introduced in 1922 when Voltamp was getting a showroom up in New York City. Frank & Sons was holding their line and marketing it, so they thought they were going to reach big time in distribution. Unfortunately, 2-inch 2-rail had died, and so sales did not meet their expectations. Boucher ended up buying out some of the steam line, the 3 steam engines, and converted them to standard gauge. So here you're running on Boucher track, standard gauge with a center 3rd rail pickup. That's what this engine's been modified for. So we'll run this one more time. Even though they made 3 renditions of the engines, the car line pretty much stayed the same from 1908 to about 1930 when Boucher gave up the ghost. They did change the trucks. These are the early trucks with a suspension you can see here. So that's a lot of moving parts. So of course they improved the line, going to cheapening the later ones starting roughly about 1914, going to these cast ones, less parts, less pieces, cheapening of the line. So we'll send off the little engine here and throw the Johnson bar, and off we go. We're running DC current, roughly 8 to 10 volts. Thank you for watching.